Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock with Larry Jones. Stock up with Larry Jones. You already know. Hit that like, subscribe, and the notification bell. We're just going to get right into it. We had another green day. Listen, the Nasdaq has been for 11 consecutive days green. That hasn't happened in I think 5 years. And the president is sounding confident that there will be a ceasefire. So the president is sounding confident. The market is liking that, and they're seeing an end. They're seeing an end to this war. You guys know, you've heard it all before. Now, the president, I saw a clip from yesterday saying, even if they don't open up the straits, I've been saying Vermouth, it's Hormuz. Hormuz, sometimes I'll say Hormuz, sometimes I'll say Vermouth. But the straits of Hormuz is still it's choppy, guys. It's choppy. So the United States was trying to do a blockade, and we know what Iran was doing. All of that, right? The end result is high oil prices for us. So this is not about the politics. It's about the reality. The reality is it's high oil prices for everyone, and Iran can't afford for this to continue. America can't afford for this to continue. And China can't afford for this to continue. So the president is saying, even if we walk away right now, we have accomplished our mission. So he is saying that we won already. So just look at it. The stock market is going up, and it's liking that. And we will see with the indices what's happening. Now, there are some huge movers, huge. One was INOQ, okay? IONQ, IONQ, okay? And this stock saw a massive rally on Tuesday's trading, right? Today is Wednesday. Okay, the company share price closed out the day up 20% in the session that saw the S&P climbing 1.1% and the Nasdaq rising 1.9%. The quantum computing specialist valuation bump has primarily driven by bullish momentum for the broader markets. Okay, so and I told you guys this was top on my watch list as far as quantum computing is concerned. This is a fire stock, IONQ. And my second one is Rigetti, okay? And I did a deep dive into the fundamentals. And IONQ, I've said before, was number one for me, okay? Number one for me. And we'll get back to that. Let's look at what's happening. Let's look at the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is up another 1.6% today, up 376 points. Look at that. So if you go for the week, the Nasdaq is up 6%, a whopping 6%. Now, are we due for a red day? Yeah, we are. We due for a red day. Not a massive red day, but we're due for a red day. Okay? I would say we're due for a red day. That doesn't mean that it's red tomorrow, but we're due it. Look at this. Over the last 5 days, remember we were down by more than 10% for the month. Now, over the last month, we're up 7%, 5% here. And you could see what's happening when we add the S&P 500. Up for the week, 6.2% is the S&P 500. So this is great. So let me point to where the goal is. Now, it's funny, people don't hear you when you're calling stuff, when it's beat down because you're down because the stock are beat down. And I've been saying, and for those of you that are in money moves, if you're not, IONQ is one of the ones that we added, to the new portfolio. Our new portfolio is outperforming the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P. Myself and Stocks with Josh has powered, or should I say partnered up for this new portfolio. And we got 8 strong bangers in there already. Okay, so now let's keep it going. We could see that I've been saying that IONQ is number 1 and Rigetti is number 2, though Rigetti wasn't the second runner. All right? Actually, D-Wave was the strongest runner of the day. Guys, this is for the day and not the week. This is for the day in quantum computing. That absolutely moon, followed by QUBT. You guys saw me make 1,700% on that. And then Rigetti. Okay? All right? And yeah, we got some runners like Oklo, which is also one of my plays. All right? And you guys saw me make a ton of money with these quantum computing. And now they are what? They are back. Okay? So, what are my top 2? You guys see that? 20%, 22%, 15%, 13%, and even Oklo 8%. And this is today alone. But let me be clear. Let me be clear. As far as longevity is concerned, these are my 2 top right there. Let's see what they're looking like for the week. Look at that. For the week, INOQ is up 49% and Rigetti is up 33% for the week. But look at QUBT. QUBT is up 44% for the week. Would I be chasing here now? Nope. I buy red days and not green days. Let's look at some more stock. All right? Let's look at some more winners. Look at what we have here, guys. On fire. These stocks are on fire. You guys know I've been long Uber, Microsoft, and him and hers. Look at him and hers. 14%. Uber is up 6%, while Microsoft is up 6%. Now, let's go to the 5-day. You're going to see a different picture. Uber's up 7%. Nice. Microsoft up 10%. And Hims is up 26%. Hims and hers is a sleeper. And I was calling it while it was at the literal bottom. They own everything. The doctors, the GLP-1s, the fat loss drugs. They had a battle with Novo. And Novo said, it's okay, we cool, let's be friends and work together. And that's what happened. They are going to be, one day, it is right now, $24. 10 years from now, I see it $100 stock. Okay? It could happen sooner. It could take longer. But that's what I see as it stands today. They are building a firm foundation. Again, I only buy them on red days. When I was begging for people to buy on the red days. The red days. Okay, guys? So now, what I'm going to do is show you guys how we absolutely smashed it in Money Moves today. We smashed it. Look at here. Got back in after meetings. I got a small fraction. Look at that of my tax money. Look at that. Printing money. Wow. $293. Look at this, family. Printing money. $1,100. Okay. And so when the market is choppy and we're not making money, we go back to the basics. Thank you, Larry T.O. You are absolutely the best. Finally breaking even on SoFi. March 30th, we could see that. Look at this. March 30th from the bottom till now, he's up 13K. Congratulations, TO, ASML. Look at that. $695. Congratulations to all of the winners. And look at this. Here I said, congratulations to all the money makers. I got 30. Look at here. Congratulations to all the money. Look at that. 123% on the SPY. Thank you for the great lessons. Look at that. Still paper trading, but made $257. Kaboom. She's printing money. Look at all of these wins. That's my girl. $118, $14, $104, $101, $146. Look at that. I earned 275% on call today, $580. You see that? Guys, look at that. $845. You guys see this. So a lot of money. Somebody did $1,000 today, and we love it. Somebody did $1,100 today. All right. And so listen, you're not going to get in and just start printing money. But we have a thing where no one is left behind. We can't help everybody. But if you have an ear to hear and eyes to see, we can teach you how to come and join us with these options. And if you don't want to do options, just come and do the new portfolio. We are printing bank. Come join us. And yes, tomorrow could be red. But we know that we bought the right stock at the right time. And while the market was going down, we were making money on the market going down by doing option puts. So not only were we buying at lower levels, but we were making money as the market goes down. Now that the market is going up, we make money on the market going up. And I have a special indicator named the Larry Jones Traffic Trader that simply leads you to the money. It simply helps you to get to the bags, as they say. Let me give you a short one on that. Look at this, guys. Look at that. We could see that we rode this up. We rode this all the way up. They were printing money. We rode this puppy all the way up like a rocket ship. So come and join us. Click the button. Give us 30 days to just train. Some days we're not hitting bangers. On those days when it's choppy, we teach. And then the people apply it today, and everybody was just printing money. All right, we will see you later. It could be a red day tomorrow, but I'm like, it was overdue. We made enough. And now we are going to sit back on the green days and count. But on the red days, we pounce.